What's up, Nerf Herders? I'm Scott.
John.
J-Bone.
Welcome to the Nerf Herders podcast. We are at episode 10. 10 episodes. We'll be in the bag pretty soon. But check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Nerf Herders podcast. Make sure to like the page, subscribe to our channel because you want to. And Star Wars Celebration is coming up. We're going to get into that in a minute. But a little bit of movie news. Not a lot this week. A lot of little things, but a couple things worth mentioning here. First one, which is going to be badass. Machete kills again in space. Totally happening now. Hell yeah.
That was such a good movie, the first two.
Yeah, they're fun, dude. It's Robert Rodriguez.
I think I remember seeing one in theaters or something, and I liked it. I don't remember seeing the second one. I if I do, or if I did, I don't remember at all. I mean,
they're both just stupid-ass movies, but they're fun. They're just fun movies. Yeah. And when we were at Flashback, when we got to see Danny Trejo in the interview, remember when he called Robert Rodriguez? Remember that? And we all yelled, "Make part 3!"
Yep.
Like all as a collective crowd to Robert Rodriguez's voicemail, which was pretty cool.
He's probably like,
so now it's happening.
All right, done.
Yeah,
crazy.
So we're gonna get a lightsaber machete. Like now we know that's gonna happen.
Even Robert Rodriguez, when you paid the extra money to get that limited edition, and we snuck in there and were like, "Yo, man, can we all get a picture?" He seemed like a really cool guy. You know, like he was willing to, he's not an asshole.
No, so. he's definitely like a fan.
He's a man of the fan.
Yeah, man of the fan, dude.
There it is.
He's an MF, dude.
Slowly rob you of your virgin soul.
So, Mallrats 2 is coming way sooner than we thought because, for whatever reason, scheduling conflicts came in. So instead of shooting Clerks 3 next, Clerks 3 is getting pushed back more, and Mallrats 2 is going to be his next project. So I'm cool with that because we've gotten Clerks 2. I'm excited for Clerks 3, but I cannot freaking wait for Mallrats 2.
Definitely.
What did you say? It was going to come out this year?
Well, it'll film this year, so it's definitely coming out next year then.
Oh,
absolutely.
Next year.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the other one is probably, Clerks 3 is probably going to be pushed back to
a couple of years, probably.
2018 almost?
No, not that. It just depends on when they film it. I mean, they could film that late this year, early next year, or just early next year, and you might get Clerks 3 next year too. I mean, they might both. Yeah. Kevin Smith is quick from his filming process, and he pretty much edits his own movies and everything. Like going through that whole process, he's fast. Like he's really fast with getting post-production going.
Yeah,
and there's not a lot you got to do. I mean, it's just you got to edit. You got to have good editing. You know.
Yeah, it's good that they're doing Mallrats first because they gotta now that they've gotten the whole original cast, they gotta just get it done while they're all available. Because who's to say they won't be available in a couple of years? You know.
Yeah. Well, Brian O'Halloran confirmed today, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So. So that's cool.
Oh no! What the fuck is this?
Yeah, so I couldn't believe this, right? So Lego Movie's like this huge thing. Did you guys see Lego Movie?
I loved it.
I liked it a lot.
It was awesome.
I thought it was amazing.
I thought it was awesome, man.
So now they're making a Playdoh movie, and then connects.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's
and then Shoots and Ladders. No, I don't know, but Playdoh movie's coming.
Wait, what was the connects?
What was the little? It's like you can construct contraptions and vehicles and buildings with these little connects things. They connect together, and you can make helicopters and cranes and shit.
Connects is awesome, dude. That was like the Legos of the 90s.
Bring out your engineering capabilities when you're 4 years old.
Yeah, so you know your son's gonna be really smart or really dumb.
It was like Legos and Legos and Lincoln Logs had a baby and then ate it and then shit it. That was connects. But yeah, so a Play-Doh movie. I'm pretty excited for it. I think it'll be cool. I think the way that they did the animation for the Lego movie, if they kind of stick with the same thing for the Play-Doh movie, I think it could be a lot of fun, dude. I think it's cool.
I thought the Lego movie was really fun. I don't know about this one, but I thought the Lego one was cool. I thought it was cool because it was a lot of these voice actors. It was really comedic. The Batman stuff was my favorite, just because
he's getting a spin-off now.
See, and I told you about the guy, the puppet from Frozen, not the puppet, the snowman. I'm sorry. What's his name? Olaf, yeah, sorry.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Sorry.
Okay, bye.
I wouldn't be surprised if Olaf got a side movie, too, just because of his popularity and, his comedic relief. I mentioned this earlier, but...
You know when you can see Olaf again? Frozen 2. We got our first look at the Vision today. He looks awesome.
Yeah. The Vision looks
awesome.
really
Paul
good.
Looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. Just like in the comics.
Yeah, I don't know about that suit. It looks like I don't know. I know. I ran.
I love it, but we were talking for a minute, dude. Right before you saw it, that whole suit is like the suit. It's like the Man of Steel suit, dude.
Yeah,
like it's
thank
very.
you. Yeah, I was on.
It has that same. It has that same exact look to it.
Yeah, that I was like, man, where did I see that from? And you said Man of Steel. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's got that same exact feel, but I think it looks killer, dude. I think
sweet,
Paul Bettany's
yeah.
gonna be awesome as the Vision. I still have a hunch they're gonna kind of mix things up and like the Vision. They're gonna change his character and it's gonna be like the manifestation of Jarvis. I still have a feeling they're going to do that because Paul Bettany is Jarvis's voice.
Yeah.
Right,
I think that
right.
might be Tony Stark's response to helping to defeat Ultron. Maybe.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
They're already mixing a lot up with this. I don't think it's that far fetched to think that's what happens.
Yeah, I mean, he creates the Ultron suit with like AI technology, so the Vision just has to be like the response to that, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
What was I gonna say? What do you think is gonna be like the twist, like the twist in the film?
In the movie?
I think the twins.
I don't know, man.
I think the twins are gonna join the good guys, and I think they're gonna kill off Quicksilver.
You think Quicksilver dies?
Really?
Yeah. That's
Somebody.
That's
They gotta kill some people.
That is my.
dude.
That is my prediction that Quicksilver dies.
I didn't even think about that.
Because they got to kill someone off. They're not killing Captain America off yet.
No.
They're not going to kill any major Avengers, so it's either Scarlet Witch or Quicksilver. Scarlet Witch has gotten way more like TV time and airtime in the trailers, and she just is more appealing and seems more fun. They already have the Quicksilver for Fox, who's like a bang. So there's no way Marvel's going to try and compete with a new Quicksilver to keep going in all the movies. So they're
I
going
can
to
see them killing him.
I think they're going to kill Quicksilver in this movie so they don't have to compete with the Quicksilver of Apocalypse.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a really
actually,
good point.
Damn, dude, you knocked that shit out of the park, man.
I've been thinking
like,
about this for a while, dude. I'm like,
yeah.
they have to kill somebody. They have to. There's like,
Well, the thing
they
that
just have to
sucks,
do it.
it's the only thing that really sucks, dude, is like, yeah, there's got to be something like that happening. But it's going to be so hard to have tension for certain things because they've already confirmed so many people for Civil War. Mm-hmm. That was such a mistake. I mean, it's exciting to hear all these casting announcements, but they should have waited till after Age of Ultron because now you know Hawkeye is going to make it because Hawkeye's confirmed Civil War. You know what I mean? You know Black Widow's going to make it.
Yeah.
So now if there's these tense scenes where you think it might happen, it killed the tension now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So... And I think Don Cheadle is even confirmed for Civil War.
So
And I thought that would have been somebody to kill off. Get rid of War Machine. I'm sick of seeing that motherfucker.
Yeah, I
Go.
kinda,
Did you guys see if they that Iron Man release thing like that Robert Downey Jr.
No,
announcement?
what was that about? What was that about?
I didn't even see what it was.
Was it stupid?
Ready for one of these? Yeah, it was really stupid.
All right, what is
so
it?
he goes on Good Morning America.
He's done that a few times, like stupid like announcements. Like,
Yeah,
no one
this-
cares.
hype train shit. Hype
Yeah,
man
this
stuff,
this is nothing, dude. Him and Marvel pumped this up, and all it is, and I mean it's cool, but they're gonna have the cast of the Avengers on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and then they're gonna come back and do Good Morning America together. It's like, okay, if you really want to see that on TV, cool, but why didn't you announce you were gonna be in Spider-Man? Because that would have been way cooler.
Why are you like hyping something like tune in next week for this special announcement? And it's
Yeah,
like,
I don't-
okay, I get to watch an Avengers interview on late night TV. Who gives
Yeah, I
a
don't think
shit?
that's worth pumping up. You're gonna bring Robert Downey Jr. on the show just to like make that announcement. Just whatever.
Gold jacket, green jacket. Who gives a shit?
All right.
Sorry.
No, that's gold, dude.
Secret of the Pros.
Oh, I never seen this before.
Gold
You just get that?
green jacket.
That's
Who
cool.
gives
I
a
like
shit?
It's my Christmas shirt.
Oh
You
shit!
gonna wear it at fucking celebration,
Yeah, you
dude?
better. You
Oh,
better
man,
wear it.
dude.
You better wear it, you Nerf herder.
Christmas in Anaheim.
You scruffy Nerf herder.
I was gonna say real quick because I know you got one more thing. Real quick, what do you think is do you think the Hulk is gonna have a pretty like primitive role this time around?
I think the way that they're going to use the Hulk, because they're not going to give him his solo movie. I don't know why. They need to do something with that. But
Yeah, that's right.
I think no matter what, dude, every Avengers movie, I think the Hulk is going to be the highlight, dude. Like I said, dude, like Aquaman to DC is going to be Hulk with Marvel how it's been. Hulk's going to be the forefront.
I had a prediction,
The muscle.
and I wonder
Yeah, it's his
I
only
want to know
moment
what
to
you
shine.
think about it. Is do you think they're going to keep the Hulk through the entire Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think they're going to try and like bring Drax in as his replacement like they do in the books?
No, I think they're going to bring Drax in, but what, Mark Ruffalo's in for what, 6 films?
I don't know what he's confirmed for or like
think it was
what
a
his
6
contract is.
I think it was 6. So he had Avengers. He popped up at the end of Iron Man 3. Avengers 2. Captain
Civil
America,
War.
you would imagine he's going to pop up in.
Yeah.
Which isn't confirmed. You got to say he's got
He'll have to be in there somewhere.
So that's 4 appearances. He's not getting a solo movie. He's not going to pop
Okay,
up in
so
the
yeah,
Thor
they will.
movie. So yeah, I think they will.
Now there's appearances. He could just be like at the end credits, be like, "Hey."
Well, yeah, that's what Iron Man was, just popping in to say, "Hey, I'm your therapist."
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they'll keep Hulk around. I think the Infinity War, the reason they're splitting that into 2 movies is because I think they're gonna bring everything into that, dude. I think Thanos is gonna pop up in Age of Ultron still somehow.
You think so?
Yeah, I
He's gonna do
totally
it?
think so. I think he's gonna be using Guardians 2. You know, whether he's gonna be a big I think he's gonna have his most prominent role in Guardians 2 for sure, because Guardians right now is the link of Thanos and Earth essentially.
Yeah.
Like that's the link. You know, he popped up at the end of Avengers.
Yeah.
Loki's there. Loki brought the invasion on Earth and everything, and you know, you got the whole idea of, you know, to face Earth is to greet death. But I think that link is going to be Guardians, and that's what's going to bring Guardians to Earth. They keep saying they're not going to merge them. It's happening. Infinity War is 2 movies.
Right.
That's because it's going to be an overwhelming amount. They got to get Guardians to Earth. They got to get Thanos to Earth. Who knows how they're going to do this, dude? They might do the whole first Infinity War movie without even having a main battle with anything. It could be the whole idea of banding together. Thanos wreaks havoc, and they got to figure out a way to team up, and then
like
Thanos get in the Infinity Gauntlet.
Be like a Lord of the Rings movie, dude. You know, like a bump up.
Yeah.
Like a Vegeta battle
It
or
could,
something.
dude.
From,
Yeah, it could be like Deathly Hallows 1, you know? It's nothing but a big pump up.
Well, I think too, real quick, is I think, you know, what we've been given and seen in these trailers is awesome, right? It's totally cool, but they kind of like show the same stuff repeatedly, because I think there is gonna be a big twist and a big a lot of shit that's gonna like kind of make our jaws drop.
Yeah, I'm glad they keep releasing the same footage in different like order and different ways, because it's like, you know, they're totally saving the good stuff. Like they got the goodies hidden away. They're ready to like, you know.
And even the stuff they've shown is goodies. You
Oh
know?
yeah, and it's goodies,
yeah.
but it doesn't give too much away. You still have no clue, like, what the main plot is going to be. Like, obviously it's going to be Ultron versus the Avengers, but you don't know what's going on. You don't know how Scarlet Witch is like possessing these Avengers. You don't know how these different things are going to happen. Like, it's totally good, like how they've put it all together.
I'm calling it, man. I'm calling record breaking. It's gonna I will say it's gonna break Avatar. I think so. Yeah, I think so.
For world.
I think it's gonna do it.
It could. I mean, it could. If there's a movie that's going to do it, it could. I think
they got the funding for the advertisement. They have the money for all the. I mean, it's been flooded everywhere.
Let's just wait. Let's just wait until we see the Star Wars trailer.
Yeah, that could change everything.
That could change the game, dude. Because Star Wars trailer is going to come out during Ultron, dude. So you get all those people, and Ultron may break the record, but all those people are going to see that Star Wars trailer beforehand. They're going to be like,
well, that's another thing that's going to boost ticket sales, dude, is because, you know, a shitload of people are going to go to see just the trailer. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people, dude, that, like, don't care for these movies, but they want to see Star Wars. So it's going to make money, too, just from that trailer.
We're going to see it before that, dude. Woo!
Oh, dude, yeah. So,
all right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's exciting. Marvel's got their shit together, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. This is so cool. I swear to God, I hope this happens so bad. Scarlett Johansson was offered. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm going to be one of the... Show me the gold.
He's got his little, like, twisty mustache.
My little eyeglass.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
fucking top hat and cape.
Penguin, dude. He's my fucking penguin.
He's got the female tied up on the train tracks.
Get that man a cigar! So, Scarlett Johansson was offered the role to be the lead role in Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I hope she takes
remake.
it.
God, yeah, I hope she takes that.
That movie's
I love Scarlett
my favorite
Johansson.
Universal Monsters movie.
Same, dude. By far, dude.
Favorite.
The creatures
followed
so cool.
Followed by Wolfman, my favorite.
Didn't you say Universal's like revamping everything?
Or they want to build a universe, and which started with that Dracula Untold.
Which
so
sucked.
It's like, it's
oh,
like.
that's right. That's what you're saying.
Stupid, like big budget, like Dracula bullshit where he has to like take out an army.
Did you see that movie? Did you guys see that?
Kind of.
I watched parts of it.
I saw pieces, and it just, I don't know, dude. It was one of those movies I didn't care to see. So when I was watching it, I didn't care to finish it. I was just like, I don't have to finish this.
I don't got time for that.
Yeah, I ain't got no
it's
time
like,
for that.
For me, for the Universal monsters, I feel like they don't need to go so big and bold with them. Like
No,
I
keep
didn't
it on
like
a small scale
I
of
didn't
horror.
like the remake of the Wolfman
I
with
didn't either.
Benicio del
Oh
Toro.
God, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I didn't like that either.
I thought it was just like nonsense because it's like you're trying to make this big grand wolf, but it's like all CGI.
Yeah.
It's just crappy, and you're trying to, and then with the Dracula Untold, where it's basically like you have to become Dracula to fend off your family and destroy this army.
Yeah.
And it's like, I like the other origin story of Dracula better. Like,
Yeah, I didn't care
where
for that.
he's like this bloodlust like fuck satanic motherfucker who impales people. You know?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like to me what the real origin of Dracula is
Well, it's like they turned him into like this anti-hero.
yeah, and it's like I don't
No,
think he's
dude.
that. He's a monster. Like
Yeah.
you have to
He is
treat
a
him
monster,
as such.
yeah.
You have to treat him as what he is, as a monster.
So
not
I mean, how
like
are they
a
gonna?
hero.
You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? A shared universe where Dracula's like this anti-hero who's a good guy, but the creature from the Black Lagoon doesn't give a shit and kills whoever, but they're gonna be friends?
Yeah.
No, don't try to merge that, dude. Make them all villains.
It'll be like
That's what
League
they're
of
there for.
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
See, I can't really speak
Yeah,
on
just
this
like
because,
God.
like, I haven't seen the originals in years, man. Like, I barely
Well-
remember them, dude. I mean, I know about them, okay?
The cool thing about those Universal movies, dude, like they're classics.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? They're so dated by now. So I
They're
mean, if you didn't
basically
grow
the-
up with
the-
them,
They're basically the start of horror movies, right?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
essentially, yeah. I mean, that's what Universal put out all these monster movies, and yeah, it was kind of like that big boom, you know, of the 50s, you know, all that. So, and like even the 40s,
Yeah,
40s,
wasn't it-
50s, and early 60s.
Yeah, you got
So-
Dracula, you got the Mummy, the Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera, Creature of the Black Lagoon,
And-
Werewolf, Wolfman. Then you got Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah,
like,
Frankenstein, yeah. Okay.
you got all of this, and like, I mean, for the Creature of the Black Lagoon, and it's like, why would you merge that with Dracula? Because the Creature of the Black Lagoon isn't like a character that has like personality. It's more of just like a monster that's killing. You know, when you have like the hero and the girl who are like on the boat. You know, I don't know.
Scarlett Johansson's playing the...
Be like the damsel in distress
Okay.
for that kind of, you
Yeah.
know. But I'm excited for the Creature movie because if they keep it on that small scale like the original was, I'd love to see a new dated version of that because I just love the Creature, man. I'd love to see a new story with it.
Right.
Well, like,
exactly.
you remember what you said a couple episodes ago, though? It's like people they do these recreations now. They do these reimaginings. And you were saying, you know, like, they try to capture the magic of what the first one did. And you're like, don't. Like, just don't try to fucking do that. Like,
Yeah,
do
no,
your own
definitely.
thing. But it's like, how do you do your own thing without like without going back and rewatching the originals and
Well,
be
you
like,
gotta-
well, you know what I mean? It's
You got to make it a necessary remake.
like
It's
a hard balance.
It is. It's a very hard balance, but it's like Halloween, dude. Halloween did not have to be touched.
Right.
If they tried to remake The Exorcist, that movie does not have to be touched. You could watch The Exorcist today, and it's gonna have the same effect
As
that
it
it
did
would
in the
then.
70s,
The
yeah.
movies, it's not a dated movie. All these Universal movies, they're very dated. If you didn't grow up with them, you go to watch them now. I mean, they're silly for the most part. Like
Yeah.
they're hour long creature feature type things, and it's if you're seeing it for the first time at 30 years old, it doesn't have that impact. So these are
Yeah.
movies that can be updated and present to the public again, but just make them good. You don't got to do these large scale things, you know.
Yeah.
Movies that don't need to be remade are the movies that are timeless. Jaws, dude, Star Wars, The Exorcist, Halloween. Those are movies that in 30 years they're still gonna hold merit. You don't have to try to capitalize
Yeah.
off of that.
Yeah.
I think these Universal movies, like, there are things you can capitalize on. They were made a long time ago. They're classics for what they were, but I think you can do an update with those.
I think all of them need to be low scale though.
They have to be.
I don't like the idea of a shared universe, but I also don't like the idea of any kind of a big budget attached to them because I don't think
I
they
don't like
need it
either.
either. Because you don't need a big budget to make Dracula scary. You don't need a big budget to make the Wolfman horrifying. You know, you make it. Sorry,
Like, the whole thing. Horrifying.
horrifying.
I saw that too. I noticed it.
Yeah, you don't, dude.
I don't
And-
know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
stupid,
what I'm worried about. I don't want us to have an action movie with Creature, dude. Like, keep it horror, dude. Keep it suspenseful, small scale. I just want a simple lagoon with a boat. We're good, you know.
Yeah, we'll
But-
see.
Make it something like Piranha. Not
Piranha
like
was a
not
kill-
silly.
Yeah,
but located like to one town.
yeah,
you know?
exactly. Keep it chill.
Piranha, yeah, it was a silly over the top remake, but it was all on location of this one section of this lake that's like emerging these piranha, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like a fucking
Piranha
thing that
outbreak on
spans-
the whole United States.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like Michigan.
Don't make it something that doesn't
Yeah.
need to be. Make it like this is a lagoon in this one section. Make it a real deal like horror movie, and don't give it too much where it's like, oh my god, we have to reach out to like hundreds of miles of shots and whatever.
Yeah, that's what I want, dude. A low budget, dude. Low budget movies are where it's at, dude. Like that's really, if you want to be scary, dude. Like you don't need a big budget. If you need a big budget to make horror, you're gonna get this.
Yep.
Every like 2 seconds, dude. Those
Like
are the
that,
bigger budget of movies.
I
It's
mean,
just-
I know you
it's
haven't
too
watched
much.
it yet, but like that Late Phases werewolf
Oh,
movie
yeah, I can't wait to watch that.
was amazing, and it was probably the best werewolf movie I've seen since Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet was what, like 80s? Like,
Yeah, Silver Bullet's so damn good too.
That's
such a killer
werewolf movie I've
That's,
seen. That's Stephen King.
Yeah, I know it's Stephen
with
King.
Corey
Busey and Corey Haim.
Yeah, Busey. Yeah, thank you.
Best werewolf movie I've seen since then, and it was a straight to DVD release. You know,
Get out of here, kid.
you
Yeah,
could
I
buy
can't
it for
wait to see it.
$9 on Blu-ray at Best Buy, and it was better than any of the other shit that's come out in 20, 30 years.
Yeah,
Same with like Stakeland.
dude.
Stakeland was a
Stakeland's
low budget
fantastic.
movie, and it was an awesome like post-apocalyptic like vampire movie.
Yeah, it's
Why
killer.
can't why I don't know, why not just
Well, that's part of the problem, like we talked about the horror thing, dude. It's like audiences are so conditioned to just over the top loud noises and shit being thrown at your face and stuff
Yeah,
that
even
like
It
they're
Follows,
not conditioned
dude.
to creepy things.
It Follows was super low budget.
That movie.
It was awesome.
Get your ass to the theater and go see It Follows and support the hell out of that movie, because that's one of those movies that broke through the mold. Thank God it got a wide release,
Yeah.
and it needs to make a lot of money
I went
because
and
that will
saw-
sell Hollywood. Get these kinds of movies in the theater.
I went and saw that Tuesday, dude. Tuesday. Holy shit. I was on the edge of my seat the whole movie. It's super low budget. There's maybe like four or five total like sets.
Oh yeah, it's so chill.
And each set is used quite often. And it's just so like I don't know. I can't
It's-
even describe.
it's
It was just,
good, dude.
It was perfect.
It's
Yeah,
good.
I haven't seen it. So
They didn't have to go over the top. They didn't have to waste a lot of money. You could tell that it was made very quickly, easily, low budget, low, just everything. But it all came together because it was a solid story.
It was, dude. It was an original idea. It was chill. It had hardcore throwbacks to Halloween, and it was.
And the
dude,
score
I'm
was
telling you,
like
man.
killer.
That
score was like
instant horror classic score, dude. Like
Really?
it immediately rivals the best horror scores out there.
See if you can download
It's
it.
amazing.
what was it from another country or something?
No, it was just like hitting the
So-
festivals and stuff. It got a very
okay.
small limited release.
Tribeca and shit like
Yeah,
that.
it was like one of those.
Caught buzz, and then they went wide with it. I was watching this movie like a hound, dude, for a couple of weeks. I was just like, I swear to God, we better get it by us. And then it did, dude. It
Yeah.
opened up in a lot more theaters, and thank God it did, because
Good.
Yeah, you'd like it, man. You'd
Yeah,
like it.
I want to see it. I've been wanting to. I
It's-
just
it's
need to
grade
get my
A,
ass
dude.
to the theater.
Yeah.
it's killer, man. It's
Well, we're getting ready for celebration, motherfucker.
there we go.
Look at that segue. Look at this.
Back to juice. No. Yeah, hell yeah. So we're out, dude. Tomorrow's our last day of work, and we depart.
Yeah. Shit. I mean,
Yep, Saturday.
California bound, dude.
Yep, California dreaming, dude.
It's gonna be
Sunshine.
sick, dude.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction. Reservoir Dogs.
We're a lot more excited about it than we were. They've got some pretty good announcements. But there's one thing, dude. That damn cock tease, they posted on their page, right? The Dream Team.
Oh,
Luke
God,
Skywalker
yeah, yep.
and Princess Leia and Han Solo and Chewbacca
Oh.
and C-3PO and R2-D2
Where I commented, and I was like,
with the logo on it.
Yep.
I was like, Solo or bust or some
Dude.
shit, Ford or bust.
Why the hell would they do that?
You know Harrison
It's be-
Ford's
it's-
going to be there,
yeah, it's
man.
because
He's
they're
out of the
all has to be
hospital.
there.
He lives there. He's out of the hospital. He's ready to go. He might be in a wheelchair. Who cares? He'll make an appearance. He'll make an appearance.
has to.
And I feel like it'll be a snake because like he could show up at the opening ceremony panel with J.J. Abrams
That's
and
where I
Kathleen
think it's got
Kennedy.
to happen.
But
When they're
it's
saying,
like
talking about these Force Awakens special guests. They've been
Yeah,
talking about it
yeah.
forever.
So it's like he could do that. So it's like, okay, obviously we're gonna spend the night in line and wait and not get our goodies,
God dang it, dude. We better.
and then we'll complain.
We
But
better,
then-
man.
But like, what happens if he's not there and he pulls a George Lucas like last year? Because remember last time, George Lucas didn't show up to the closing ceremony. He showed up to like a damn side panel.
Yeah, that Seth Green side panel.
Seth Green set.
Seth Green
That's the only appearance he made
Yep.
for the entire convention was at a Seth Green side panel to like 200 people who were there for fucking Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
He didn't come to any of the big panels, and I'm like, what if Harrison Ford does some bullshit like that?
I don't think so.
Where he comes to like some crap that we're like, yeah, fuck it, you know?
They would suck, but I think given the circumstance, dude, that Harrison Ford does not do anything, I think it's going to be one of those moments, dude, where they'll probably announce him last, dude, and like they're going to get the anticipation, dude, and when he comes out, they want people to explode, dude.
Dude, we should
explode.
We should start a Harrison Ford chant like during the
I'm down.
Like during the panel, like you know how like all these protesters are like, no justice, no peace. We'll be like, no Harrison Ford, no peace.
Yeah.
Like,
we want Ford.
Yeah.
We want Ford.
And
Yeah,
Kathleen
like,
Kennedy's gonna be like, guys, please, we have to talk about Ford. So fuck you. We want Ford.
Yeah, dude. We should bring knives and forks, bitch. Like, yeah, dude. Oh man.
I got a chance to check out the you told me, you texted me like, hey, the merch is up now, and
I told you guys last night the merch,
and I checked it out,
That's a good
and
merch.
I actually liked a lot of the merch.
I liked the lightsaber one, and so I got the
Yeah.
constructed lightsaber, and it says like more like, what was it, a more elegant weapon or whatever underneath it, like a definition of a lightsaber.
It's got that old world like London.
Yeah,
type
that was a cool shirt.
description to it.
They got the bounty hunter sweatshirts, dude. You got to replace your fat.
Yeah, that one's fucking done, dude. It
needs to retire, man.
Yeah, it needs to
You need
retire.
to get Jeremy Bullock to sign it and then put it in a frame, dude.
Oh god.
No, like I think even the merch, the official merch. But the thing about the official merch is that they're so damn expensive.
Oh,
like
it's even $30 a shirt, dude.
Oh yeah, easily. So if I'm looking at getting 3 shirts after tax, $100. It's like, where goes that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The garage shirt, you know, remember it was like $60 for that thing. It was like,
Yeah,
I was like, oh man, this is really cool. It's badass. What's it? Okay, put that back on the rack. I think last year's merchandise sucked ass. Or last time's number 5.
Yeah, it wasn't as good. It was kind of like, oh, let's just recycle Celebration 5 merchandise.
Yep. I think this
and
one
put 6 on it.
This one, they probably got like a group of people who actually know what the fuck they're doing with merchandise design and artwork, and was like, "Yo, check it." And it's
I like how they had the original the episodes 4, 5, and 6 like.
That's what I like, man.
Collage shirts.
Those
I
are
was like,
so
I'm
Okay,
getting one.
cool.
I'm getting
Like,
2 of them. I'm getting
glad-
4 and 5, man.
I'm glad they did
those shirts
that.
are really
That
neat.
was tight. God, I'm burping. I like the Han Solo Princess Leia one where she's like, "This is not a committee," or whatever. That was pretty funny.
There's a lot of little Easter egg ones, you know.
They had a cool. Oh my god, I think I have to get it. It's like the scene from what was it, A New Hope, where Darth Vader has like Luke in his sights. From the TIE bomber or whatever.
I've got.
And he's like, "I got you," like whatever.
I got you now, or something. Or you're in my sights now.
That was pretty cool. But
I think.
Let's all drink.
I think.
Between 2 our legs.
Another.
I think. Shit. Let me get in there, motherfuckers. That's why I wrote that shit, dude. It was like Harrison Ford or bust, man, because he is going to be there. And another thing too is like, if my ass is camping out in line for like
12 hours, dude.
15 hours, yeah, something like. If we start seeing people lining up and it's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and it's like, son of a bitch, like, we have to go. Like, I have to fucking grab a bag, grab a fucking pillow from the hotel. You know, you got your lawn chair thing going on.
I haven't bought it yet. I have to go buy it.
I'm just gonna be sitting with the ants. I think we all are.
Dude.
Yeah.
No, Bring on the anthills, dude.
I need to have like a nice comfy lawn chair to sit back and relax.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, if we're sitting on our asses that whole time, and then it comes to the final moment, the moment of truth, man, it's like, okay, let's see a representative out here, like with like a briefcase or a bag of like fucking goodies, man. What can they be? You know, it's like, and there's nobody, out there. I'm gonna be fucking miserable. I'm gonna be sweaty. I'm gonna be smelling like shit. I'm gonna be pissed off, and then on top of that, like in our minds, we have now trained our brains to think that Harrison Ford is going to come out there with J.J. Abrams and Kathleen Kennedy as like the second coming of Christ, right? And watch him not show up. You know what I mean? So then it's like, so then it's like you're double let down. You know, you're let down twice now, and you're going to enter in these gates. They're all going to funnel you in like fucking cattle. You know, we're going to have our 40 badges and be like, oh man, let's see what it's like. And then they're going to open up the doors, and then we're going to see either A, like the same prop bullshit that we did the last 2 times, or a whole new experience from Reed Pop, which they've told us countless times. Don't worry, guys. Like, this year's going to be fucking like outer space. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be like you won the lottery.
It's worth it.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
Worth the wait. Like I promise you. You know, it's like,
yes, my master.
Yeah. But why, master?
Why, master?
Why?
Why, master?
I hate you.
Yeah. I felt her. I did. She was alive.
I don't know, man. I'm saying like if I'm let down.
Why is he not at any conventions?
Because he sucks. Like he did that role and he made his money and no one wants him because they realized.
He's at the Nicolas Cage convention, dude, for their latest movie.
Was he really?
Yeah, whatever Outrage or Outpost, whatever the fuck it's called.
Sorry.
Yeah, but they have little Annie there, not him. I think they both equally suck.
Oh, Jake Lloyd,
yeah.
who's now like 23.
How about a moment of silence?
I swear, man, if I don't get what I want, like, I'm going to walk out of there. I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to grab some money and be like, yo, I'm going to go get drunk. How about you guys? Like,
dude, we're gonna immediately just go across the street and get Cousin Eddie's. double rum shot with mango, like, artificial flavored icing. Like,
icing.
In a 3-foot cup.
Whatever, yeah. Get the biggest Cousin Eddie you got. You know, like...
Yeah.
And we're just gonna walk around Anaheim like a bunch of drunk dogs, dude. Like,
I don't know, like,
go to Carl's Jr. and just get the big meal. And
I'm expecting a lot, like, but I'm trying to like tell myself, hey, like, don't expect all this shit, you know, because after 6, I mean, 6 was fun, but let's face it, like 5 was
6
was amazing.
5 was amazing.
5 was like the next level, and then 6 was just super disappointing. Like, I enjoyed 6. I had a lot of fun at 6. I really liked the Kevin Smith panel. Like,
yeah,
that was a lot
amazing.
of fun, seeing Kevin Smith live. I really liked the Ian McDiarmid panel, especially seeing him do his Emperor impressions. That was cool. I liked that a lot. The setup was the same.
The same.
The props were the same. There was no, like, extra goodies involved with anything. Like, 5 was awesome because they had, like,
the Disney
all the cool
outro.
shit. Yeah, like, pay, an extra $70 and we'll pay for, big ass coach buses to take you to Disneyland for 6 hours, and you watch this amazing special effects light and fireworks show.
Dude,
and
it was like nothing but raining tears for 20 minutes straight, man.
Exactly,
God,
dude.
it was unbelievable.
Knowing that you had to pack up and go back to like work in 2 days or a day and a half, you're like, shit.
We got to go. They had that Indiana Jones mixed with like Jedi shit.
Oh yeah,
that was so much
Indiana
fun,
Jones
man.
Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
Mixer
That
show.
was so cool. The whole park.
When
was
Indiana
themed
Jones
Star
met Han
Wars.
Solo, it was like, dude,
Yeah.
it was so epic.
And then like Warwick Davis was there, like in the show.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
you
it
got
was
a
just so
high
cool,
five from
man.
that ape hand dude.
Yeah, I did. I was like, yo, and he's like, all right.
Give me my goal.
See, that's what I mean, though. Like, you remember that stuff because 5 was memorable.
Yeah.
Like,
This other shit, it's like I don't have as many like memories from 6.
Yeah, 5 had those oh shit moments, dude.
Yeah.
I remember the 3 of us walking around 6 with our backpacks. We're elated, right? We're like, oh, fuck, come on, like, it's 6 time, baby, we're here. And then, like, after about half hour later, we're like, It's the same shit.
Yeah, we were disappointed walking in because we're standing there, dude. We're like, and then that guy's standing like waiting to let us all in. We're like, dude, you guys didn't pass anything out. What's up? He's like making jokes about it. He's like, oh yeah, we have nothing. Sorry. All right, go on, guys, come on. It's like, Speeder Mike.
And then we get inside. It's like, oh, there's the Death Star from last year. There's the AT-AT from last year.
Yep.
There's all the same fucking props from the previous year. There's the big Wampa thing. Okay, cool. We've seen that. Big deal. Like
the big Lego thing, the styling tees, the freaking.
Yeah, they need to have more
stuff. Same setup, same bullshit. Like,
but I'm gonna tell a story real quick from Celebration 5.
All right.
Y'all know what
break
it is.
down.
I want to break this down, dude.
Degenerate. There's something fool.
Go ahead.
This almost ruined Celebration 5 for us.
What did?
Get ready. So
wait, number 5?
Yeah, so we're in line for hours and hours and hours watching people do karate, talking to people from Switzerland.
The George Lucas panel, dude. Yeah.
Talking to people from Switzerland and everything, dude. Then we get into this panel. It was one of the most amazing panels ever, dude. George Lucas was killer on there. Jon Stewart owned it. The way they introduced Jon Stewart with all the stormtroopers walking out and they turned their backs, dude, and it had Jon Stewart's name. So cool, dude. We find out that Star Wars is coming on Blu-ray. We got that exclusive clip, dude, of Luke constructing his saber to start off Return of the Jedi.
So good. It was so good.
It was amazing, dude. And then we're like, you know what? We always get lucky as shit, dude. So let's go find where this exits. Go around the entire thing, dude. We're at the back end of this auditorium that's in this massive convention hall. We have no idea if we're in the right spot, but then we notice this little dude, man, who's like setting up a buffet. And we're like, all right, dude, shit's going down.
Yep.
So we talk to him, and he's cool enough to tell us, like, yeah, like they're going to be eating here, but we're moving it upstairs. So we waited out, dude. 45 minutes later, dude. Sure as shit, dude. Who comes walking out?
The man himself.
George Lucas, Jon Stewart, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and
some bodyguard.
Big ass fucking
security.
Some security.
Goon, dude.
So here they come, dude. And we're just like, we're 3 kids, dude. We are 3 kids in this giant hall. They are
alone.
Yeah, there's no one there.
They're
alone.
They're 10 feet away from us. It's as quiet as a damn church in there. And here they come, dude. I mean, I could have put you on my shoulders, dude. You could have grabbed that rail and probably jumped over and grabbed George Lucas, dude, and just gobbled him.
I'm trying to remember how high was that rail?
It was like the
what, 10, 15,
ceiling,
10
like,
feet probably.
Where that ceiling light is, that was where like the rail was, dude.
Okay, that's right.
We're right there,
it was
dude.
just
It's
the
just
second
like,
floor.
hey, George. Nothing. Hey, George. Nothing. Mr. Lucas. John. Nobody looks, dude. They just walk with their snooty-ass, prissy-ass attitudes right into their buffet room, and here comes leaning over the edge, dude, big Mr. Security Guard. He goes, nope. We're like, dude, are you serious? It's like, we're 3 kids down here. Like, we can't just get a couple autographs? There's 3 of us. There's not a crowd at all. Don't even think about it. Not happening. And then a minute later, dude, like 20 cops come flooding the damn place and escort us out, and then they build a blockade right there the entire duration up there eating.
Yep.
So we can officially say George Lucas is kind of a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
and he called the cops on us.
But he called the cops on us.
Yeah.
He called the cops on us.
That's cool, though, because at least he noticed us enough to call cops.
Yeah, which I'll take that. But here's the other thing. Celebration 6 comes around, right? Kevin Smith is on that same stage because they did it on the same exact things. We did the same thing. We went around the back.
Yeah.
We waited. No Kevin Smith. We were like, all right, that's cool. Let's go out to eat. So we go out to Maggiano's, right? Who the hell's in Maggiano's? Kevin Smith. So we wait until he gets done eating outside. He comes walking out. Just ate with his mom, dude.
Yep.
Full from a fucking nice Italian meal. Just did his stand-up and everything. And we're just like, hey, Mr. Smith. Turns around. Nicest guy ever. Walks up to us. We shoot the shit for like 10, 15 minutes. Take pictures. Get his autograph and stuff.
I remember
like,
your phone was
so
kind of
cool.
like tweaking out, and it was like that awkward moment, and like where like Scotty's selfie wasn't like operating correctly, and he made a joke about it. You know, he was cool. He was like, oh shit, like he was like, oh man, like I forget what he said, like. I don't remember.
You know what's funny though is like,
but he was
we were
cool
all in
about it.
Maggiano's and we were
man.
eating our meal, and the waiter's like, I think that's Kevin Smith over there, and we're like, motherfucker. And then like, I got up, dude. I remember I got up and I went to the bathroom.
Yes, Satan.
And yes, Satan.
The Rat Ventura.
Yeah, Ventura. You know, I heard animal scratch are out there. Fucking Ace Ventura, dude.
Yes, Satan. Dan Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in hell.
Oh God! All right. Anyway, back to this.
Anyways, Kevin Smith was cool as hell.
Yeah. Like we walked.
Because he said in his stand-up, dude. Remember we were watching him? He's like, man, if I run into any of my fans, like, and they come up to me, they're like, shit, man, I'll probably come run up to you. I'll be more excited to meet you. And he, dude. So genuine word. He was not that asshole who was just trying to look good, man. Kevin Smith.
He was there with his family too, because I remember I went to the bathroom and I walked past the security guard. His security guard gave me a look, and I was like, "I'm just going to the bathroom, so just like don't touch me."
Yeah.
And like he was there with his family. His mom was there. I think maybe his daughter was there or his wife or whatever. But they were all like sitting in this big booth. There was no one else around them. Security guards were like kind of blocking them in, almost like Secret Service types, you know, with like earpieces. And then, like, yeah, we're just, like, chilling. We're just like, man, he's got to be coming out the back soon. There's a black SUV sitting there. Like, it's got to be his. And then as soon as he walks out, we're like, Mr. Smith. And he's like, hey, guys. Like,
yeah, so chill,
totally didn't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, guys, come on over here. Yeah. Signs all of our badges.
Yeah, I'm going to bring my badge, too.
Yep, right there, dude. Sign that shit. Kevin Smith. Official.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I lost my 5. I'm gonna bring my C2E2 and my 6 with me.
Yeah, he was cool, man. That was definitely the best part of 6, dude. Was not even Star Wars related.
No, it was. Yeah, it wasn't even.
And that was like
exactly.
That was like the first.
Exactly.
Was it the first or second night we were there?
It was night 1.
Yeah, I think it was the
Thursday
first night that we were there.
It was Thursday night because we went to Maggiano's.
Kevin Smith's like.
Because we were like bummed out, dude. That like we didn't get shit in line. We're just like, let's go
shout
out to Maggiano's, dude. Screw it, and then like it ended up being perfect.
That's what I'm saying about this time, man. It's like
they got this big bang for the first day. J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
Boom. We're gonna get the Star Wars footage. We're gonna get all this shit, and then it's like the rest of the panels and all the other shit is kind of like repetitive. Then it makes me wonder, like, man, they better give us like a good Sunday, like. That closing ceremony.
We need a good 4 days, dude.
Did they release the entire program or not yet?
It's all
everything's
out
up except for one TBA, which is like 6 p.m. on Thursday night. Yeah. One TBA for the main stage Thursday night, and it hasn't been announced yet.
Well, at least we got our Mark Hamill photo ops.
That also leads me to believe what happens. What if like Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams are like, hey. Come back at 6 p.m. tonight. And that's when, like, they have a real, like, Harrison Ford panel.
Then I'm going to be really pissed off that we waited in line for 15 hours and didn't get Harrison Ford on a stage.
An invitation to the party after the party, you know what I mean? It's just
I'll take that, dude. I'll sit down and suck on a fucking beer with Harrison Ford. Dude. Hey, man, we're from Chicago, too, dude.
Yeah. The Fugitive, man, remember?
Like, fuck off.
Get off my stage.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. Like, I just hope that we're not disappointed. That's all I'm saying. I know I'm sounding like a broken record. I'm repeating myself.
The way I feel, everything that they've announced so far, there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But for what they've been saying, dude, when we've been emailing them, they're like, don't worry, man. Like, your assholes are going to get turned inside out.
It hasn't lived up to that thus far.
Signed, man. Mark from the president of Reed Pop. Your asshole's gonna
in big impact font lettering, dude.
These announcements have
Comic Sans a mess.
These aren't asshole shifters yet. Yeah. It's awesome, dude. I'm super pumped.
These aren't asshole shifters yet.
I'm pumped, man. But I'm not bleeding yet.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah,
just ram it in, dude. Let me have it. Come on.
Yeah, dude. You put Harrison Ford on that stage, I'll take it dry. Just saying.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Yeah, I'll suck his dick.
But no, I'm sure he'll let you too. Can I get an autograph? Get off my pants, kid. He's gonna be like wheeling backwards in his wheelchair, dude. John's like crawling at him.
Yeah. Fucking Mongol.
You slithering serpent of the synagogue of Satan. Dude. Mark Dice, subscribe.
Mark Dice, subscribe. That's a shout out.
Vanilla Dice.
All right.
That's that.
Shit.
No comic books this week.
Star Wars Celebration, be there. We'll be there. Sorry. we already
no
moved
comic
on.
book stuff. We didn't have time to read because we've been hardcore packing. So
yeah.
Next week, we will be doing the podcast Thursday. So
Yeah, I don't know how or where or when or why.
We're doing it from a hotel in Anaheim, but
hotel in Anaheim.
Hopefully we'll have a lot to talk about.
I think
that
we're
panel.
also gonna like do some good like filming. We'll do some interviews with like fans and shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get stuff.
Get some like good
some
footage.
Stuff.
Release a couple of videos. And
Battlefront. I told all my friends that I was gonna get some Battlefront shit, dude.
So yeah, no comic books this week. No comic books next week. We'll have like a shitload of comic book stuff that following week when we get back.
The next week will be more like just the Star Wars experience. It will,
unless there's like if there's like a huge piece of news. Right. But other than that, yeah, strictly Celebration Star Wars stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get into video games. Not a lot with video games, but
I got some juice.
You got this week.
I got some.
You got some juice? You juicing?
I had to write down something because last week I didn't have any.
In recent development, Hideo Kojima comes back to Konami.
Yeah.
No, I have something on that. I'll save it for last though.
He's gonna.
And I got my quote on here too, so you can't look.
Well, don't do your quote until he talks about Last of Us.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, CD Projekt Red is a studio that's been making this game called The Witcher 3. Witcher 3, man, looks fucking awesome, dude. I mean, it's one of the all these fans, dude, myself included. Everyone's just like, this is one of the 2015's Game of the Years. I wrote down that Witcher 3 comes out next month. This is the one I told you about that the developers are like, hey, all the DLC that's coming out for this game is going to be free.
Oh,
how
cool.
It should be. You know what I mean? You have to pay for anything. Yeah.
All right, I'll buy it.
The side quests segue naturally into other side quests, rendering them with their own like organic storyline, separate from the main storyline. You know what I mean? Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Battles are challenging. Excuse me. Battles are challenging. So when you encounter like a boss fight or just a heavy enemy, they're not really a pushover. You know what I mean? That's good for. That's just good in general. You don't want something so easy. Everything's so easy nowadays. Character elements occur, like your main character when you progress forward into the game. He's got like a Scotty's type beard, and then as you go forward, it's just like a Gandalf.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like you see it like occurring. And like I said earlier, the game's been on a lot of people's hot list for 2015. So Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, next month, man. I will be buying that day of. Side note, apparently, they said that first off, it's a 200+ hour game to beat.
Jesus. Holy shit.
Yeah, so balance that with someone like ourselves who don't really have the time to do that. We got other priorities.
Yeah, quit your job.
But like, say if you do sit down and do it, and it's kind of like a Skyrim thing going on, then more power to you. But side note, you've heard of like speed runs before, right? People just do like speed runs of whatever game, you know. Apparently, the speed run to try and beat this game as quickly as possible takes 25 hours, like straight nonstop. So like, if you want to beat this game nonstop, like you're talking like
huge game.
No time to piss. No time to eat. You gotta have someone feed you. You know what I mean? Like, fucked up, right?
I'm sure there's some fucking nerds who are gonna do that too.
Oh, they will. They'll test the waters with that shit. Activision announced Black Ops 3 for the next Call of Duty game in their franchise from developer Treyarch. That's annual shit, November. I haven't even like really dived into the one I have now.
I know, we got to play that.
Yeah,
too.
Advanced Warfare we're doing when we get back. Let's hit some missions, man.
Mortal Kombat X arrives next Tuesday. We'll be in
Anaheim picking it up at the nearest EB Games or Game Best Buy.
Next Best Buy, yeah.
Pre-ordered
that
it.
game. The more I watch on it, and the more that's been revealed, like the more I get excited about it.
Dude,
like,
because it's Mortal Kombat. That's why.
Like, this game looks so cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it looks awesome. Even the character design, man, it's like, wow, you're so fucking creepy. Like, I would hate to like encounter you in a dark alleyway by myself. You know, I would just run the other way and piss myself. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what they kind of like, it seems like they made the characters like that. Donna Burke, she's a singer who performed the song, quote, Sins of the Father, which is a song that is on the previous Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain trailers. Really nice song. I have it on my phone and shit. Really like epic-y, you know. Really like beautiful voice. She said on Twitter, and she blew the beans wide open. She said on Twitter that Hideo Kojima was fired from Konami, and that she said that Konami is basically going to regret the fact that they fired a genius. That's what she said.
That's pretty powerful, dude.
Yeah, it is. People were like, "Are you saying that he got fired?" And she's like, "Yes." Like, basically,
straight
yes.
up.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way around it. He's just
why?
straight
I
up
don't know
fired.
why. It's probably I heard rumors, like I said, mentioned it was like a power struggle, you know, because he does have power, or did, I should say, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And there's other videos, people, you know, about Kojima this and Konami and their conspiracies. Well, you know, this is a chick who did Sins of the Father for Phantom Pain trailers and stuff, and it's like for the E3, I think 2014 trailer, and basically comes out and says that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before we get into Your Last of Us, I just want to say that I've been playing more of Bloodborne. I cannot get enough of that game. That game is highly addictive. It is so twisted, and I mentioned this before. This world is dark and twisted and scary and creepy, and like death and blood and skeletons and skulls and fucking just sacrifices and drinking blood and like, you know what I mean? This like cathedral witch fucking shit. You name it, dude. It's out there. This game,
The government.
Dr. Satan. Dude, this game, I'm telling you, like I've gotten deep into it now. I can't stop playing it. It's probably one of the best games I have ever played. Like it is like this developing team called, their name is From Software. That's what they're called, right? They made a game for PS3. I believe it was PS3 only, called Demon Souls. I never played it. Everyone's just like, if you type in Google like top 10 hardest games of all time, Demon Souls is going to be on that list. And then they made a game called Dark Souls, which I bought.
I know Dark Souls, yeah.
I bought it. I was like, fuck this, dude. This game is like way too hard. Like, it's one of those games, man, where it's like you go to a bonfire, right? The bonfire is your checkpoint, your passage to to go to like your transport to like a homeland,
right,
and level up your character, level up your weapons, buy new shit, right? You buy new shit by spending money, or in this case souls for Dark Souls, and you go back into the world, man, and all the enemies are there. They all have their specific paths of how they travel. They all have their harder enemies, whatever. If you die, you lose all your, so say you get like 10,000 souls, 20,000, 100,000 souls, money, whatever. You die, right? You get transported back to that bonfire. All the enemies are there again, and you lose your souls unless you go back and kill that guy who killed you, and you get them all back. But if he kills you again, if you die on the way, you're shit out of luck. You know what I mean? And then like you encounter a boss fight, and then if the boss kills you, which they are gonna kill you,
yeah,
it's
you
fucking hard.
You go all the way.
You go all the way back to that bonfire again. You know what I mean? So Dark Souls 2 was the same way. That was both for PS3 and Xbox 360. But Bloodborne is the same type of thing, but it's a different world. Victorian 1900s type of world. I'm telling you, man, this game is... you guys got to like at least give it a try. Like at least give like an hour into it. You know what I mean?
Borrow it when you're done.
Like just try it. It might not be your cup of tea. Like it was not really. Like I was like, man, dude, do I really want to spend like full price on this game? I didn't really like Dark Souls. I'm not really a Souls type of fan. Reviews are just skyrocket. They're just like, holy shit, this game is. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'll try it. Right? I'll give it a shot. And it's just like I never looked back to it. It's like, whoa, this game is so cool, dude. Like I can't even describe it, man. It's a little faster paced. The Souls games are slower. This game is like more faster paced, more faster attacking, dodging out of the way. You have to know what the fuck you're doing against these bosses. These bosses, man, look so evil and sick and twisted. But yeah, Bloodborne, I haven't beaten it yet, but God, dude, yeah, talk about like a lot of similarities to like the stuff that, this Illuminati, castle, like Rothschild, England type of like, sick, twisted, deep dungeon layer shit, Yeah, like that. It's like twisted, catacombs and shit. You're going into like deeper layers of catacombs, and like sick, twisted bosses just like appear, and they're fucking, they're all out to fucking kill you, man, like with their scythes, their scythes or whatever, whatever, like Children of Bodom, Children of the Corn
sickle.
Shit. Sickle, scythe, yeah. Bloodborne. Sorry. Yeah, awesome. I give that game, man, I haven't even beaten it. I probably put like 50 hours in that game. I give it like a 9.5, dude. Like, it's amazing. Like, it's incredible. That's what I have to say. But yeah,
I want to give that a shot, dude.
yeah. I'm telling you guys. I'm gonna platinum that game. And when I do, you guys gotta at least just pop in and try it. Just like sit down for like an hour, maybe 2 at the most. And if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. If you like it, fucking borrow it more. At least give it a shot. Like it's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah,
I'll give it a shot, dude. Hell yeah.
All right,
and, Scotty.
All right,
I know.
The Last of Us.
I did, dude. My first game completion in a long time, dude.
What was the last game you beaten?
Jesus, dude, probably the last Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, I was gonna say
That might be the last one. I full through did everything. But yeah, dude, beat Last of Us in a week and a half, and yeah, hands down, dude. Like I don't play games now like I used to. I'm definitely gonna game more and stuff because I didn't buy a PS4 for nothing. But I mean, PS2 and back played, shitload, dude. Like everything, dude. Every system from PS2 and back. The only system I never owned was a Sega Dreamcast because I just didn't care. Everything else, dude, I played like my ass off.
Yeah.
This game, it is the best game I have ever played in my entire life.
Yep, fucking A, me too.
I'm not even kidding.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
The voice acting, to the story, just to the gameplay. There's so much about this gameplay that I really like, dude. Like, it's not so over the top where you're gonna gain millions and millions of weapons. It's just enough to where you got to make do with the resources you get, and know when to use certain things.
Yeah, dude.
And
how about
it's awesome.
That one part, man? Oh, what was it? Okay, so you get into that you've been in like kind of a warehouse setting or like sewers and warehouse, but you're in there and you're by yourself in the
rats.
Not the rats, but like the clickers and the infected are like popping through the windows up top, and then through the front door you get the clickers. You get like 3 of them, but you're only limited to like
That's when you're with that
one or
pedophile
two,
guy.
yeah, like 1 or 2 Molotov cocktails. You got your arrows, and then you got like a couple of like gun shells, but you got to like use them strategically. Like you can't use your bullets or your arrows on the big clickers like the bloaters. You got to use the fireballs on those, and get them burning, and then you can kill them all.
It's crazy. I when I beat that game on the hardest difficulty, they didn't when that on the remastered version they put a harder, like the hardest. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. In the original PS3 version, they only have easy, medium, hard, and I think one more. I don't remember. And then in the PS4 version, they got an even harder one that the developers took out of the original because they thought it was too hard. And obviously, if you want to platinum it, you got to beat it on that difficulty. But the thing is like you don't have to beat the game on easy, beat the game on medium, beat the game.
Right.
You just beat on that hard one, and all the rest of them just carry over. Yeah,
I noticed that because I beat it on normal and I got trophies for that and easy.
Yeah, exactly. When you get on that really, really super duper hard one, dude, it's like it's all one hit kills.
Mm-hmm.
Like the motherfucker's like and you're dead. You get like 2 bullets, like 1, 3 if you really conserve. It's so hard, man.
Yeah, you got to use your like bricks strategically.
Yeah, it's all bricks, dude. It's all throw the brick at the clicker
and then kill it.
Bum rush, fucking knock them out or
it.
whatever, and then move on.
That game stressed me out so hard.
Stressed me out too. Like emotionally, story wise, it stressed me out.
Every
I had to take breaks.
Deep
Yeah.
stuff in that
I think
game.
every single time I played the game, I had to put it down for a couple hours because I was just like, whether or not you're dying constantly from one part and you can't get past it, or there was such a powerful scene that you're just like, holy shit, I have to process this right now. You know?
It's an emotional roller coaster, dude.
It is.
And the music complements it so much,
God,
man.
that music's so good.
It's like, you know what I mean? They got the chill, classic guitar stuff, and you know what I mean? It's pretty much what it is for the most part. And you get those moments where you know that you're in danger, that, they got the music. But then, man, there's that one scene, dude. That's what I played last night. 'Cause it's right at the end. It was so beautiful, man. When you walk out to the drafts, and it's just like it's calming music, dude.
Piano stuff.
Yeah, it was the most calming thing, dude. Where you just it's like when you're playing the game, you're invested in it. When that part came up with that music, you felt it too. It's just like, man, what a relief. You know what I mean? Like you just feel so relieved.
Yep.
Not just for the characters in the game, dude. Just like yourself playing it. Like it was such a perfect moment in that game. I felt with the music and the scene.
It's
and
weird because even the developers said the same thing. They felt like at that point we need something to kind of take people away from this chaos and like kind of represent that yes, there is still beauty in this world that's like fucked up. Music I really like is when you get into discrepancies with the hunters, the humans.
Yeah.
And they got like that tribal fucking drum, like do or die, fight or flight type music. It's like, come on, motherfuckers. I love it, dude.
That one part, man, is so intense, especially when you get to the harder difficulties, is when you're in that cabin locked and you got like 30, infected or clickers coming at you through the windows, and you're just stuck there in the corner with your fucking rifle, man. And the fucking dude you're with ain't doing shit. And you're just
David,
oh, man.
David.
Yeah, David.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh man, that wasn't really intense, but
that game.
I'm glad you liked it, dude.
I'm gonna go buy it. I will definitely play that game multiple times.
What would you give it, man? 1 out of 10.
Dude, 10.
Yeah, 10.
Hands
Yeah,
down.
it's a 10.
Yeah, best game
That's
ever played.
as perfect of a game as you're gonna get, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
And but might I say, I did find a glitch. I did find a glitch in that game.
What glitch?
Dig this shit, dude. So when you go into the restaurant, right, and it's towards the end when that pedophile guy, it's like your last standoff with him. Which I'll tell you what, dude,
yeah, when you have to like keep running from him.
that was the creepiest part of that game to me, dude.
Wasn't it?
That was
Yeah.
10 times creepier than anything with clickers and stuff, dude. Just that guy's sadisticness, man. That was eerie. That was an eerie shit. It reminded me of like Clock Tower. Clock Tower was a pretty creepy damn game, dude. Where like that killer would just show up out of
That
nowhere
old
and kill your
school
ass.
PC game, right? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
and I think PlayStation 1 had it. That's what that part reminded me of, dude. It was like really eerie. But all right, so when you're in there, before I was like scavenging everything, right? Before you go to that door and open it, when he busts through and like shit starts,
Yeah.
there's a window that's open in the kitchen area. There's 2 of them. There's one window you can't even access. I thought I had to climb back out a window initially. I didn't see that door at first. Can't climb out that window. But the other window, you can jump on top of this little thing, and you can actually climb out that window.
No way.
When you climb out the window, though, you get caught in this polarizing, like, frozen state, dude, where the screen goes completely white and you just see your character, like, dancing on the sky. It's like, boom, dead.
No way.
Wow.
So, I found that.
Wow, it was
For you, dude.
it was a game bug. Shit.
Yeah.
They did it 3 times in a row, just to verify. It happened every single time.
Yeah. There is one glitch that if you pick up this is like not really it's a glitch, but it can help you if you have a pipe or a bat and you need more shivs or more scissors or whatever the fuck. You can what you do is you on the ground you'll have like a bat with scissors attached to it, or like an upgraded bat or pipe, and say you have a regular one, you pick that up. And you pick the one up off the ground. Now you have the upgraded one with a shiv in your inventory. And you somehow, I forget, you throw it back down or something, pick the one up again, and then repeat the process. Now you have 2 shivs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So it's like, so say this thing had like a cupcake on it. I pick up a phone with a cupcake. Now I have a phone and a cupcake on my inventory. I throw it back on the ground or something, and it'll have the cupcake on it, and I pick it up again, I have 2 cupcakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just keep like multiplying.
Yeah,
it.
so you do that for infinite. You can only
Monopoly.
You can only carry 3 shivs, right?
Yeah, 3 or 4 or 5 shivs or something. I don't know. It's
just
been a
3.
while.
Yeah,
And
3 shivs.
3 shivs with 2 shanks per shiv.
yeah, use that for getting inside the doors to get more collectibles. I don't know if you're gonna go that route, but I mean, if you're
I thought it was a fantastic game.
I thought it was perfect. It's a perfect.
Best game I've ever played, dude.
Yeah. I mean, if they're gonna make a sequel, I don't know.
I want it, dude.
So do I.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
dude. That's why I liked how they left the end, because it's just like, man,
It was
where
a
could it
beautiful
go? It can
ending.
go anywhere, dude.
They asked real quick. They asked
Troy Baker.
no. Well, I get to Troy Baker, but Neil Druckmann and Bruce Straley, the 2 guys, they asked him in a Reddit, Ask Me Anything. They're like, would you, if you did have things for a sequel, would you want to do, I shouldn't spoil it. Would you want to do the characters again? Mm-hmm. And he said, I would love to. He goes, but that's up to Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson if they want to do it. Which, by the way, Ashley Johnson was in Avengers, the first one at the very end, when she's like, Captain America saved me. Yeah, that's
what
Ellie.
else she's in?
Yeah, no.
Otis.
Oh, that's right. She's the daughter.
She's the daughter.
Oh,
of Otis.
shoot, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
And they said, only if they want to do it. And of course, they asked them, in conventions and stuff and, little panels and stuff, would you guys ever consider going back to those roles again? And they're like, without a question, we would like it's almost to the point where it's like that is us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that is our role. Like like no one can replace that. You know, Hugh Jackman type of thing, Robert Downey Jr. type of thing. Like that is them now. You know, like you can't. Even if you do replace them, it's like it's not gonna have the same lightning in a bottle. You know?
No, they crushed it, dude.
Yeah.
Killer game, dude.
Movie quote.
Let's hit it, man. Let's wrap this bad boy up.
This is I always like this quote personally. I always like this quote personally, and it's dead giveaway. You guys are probably gonna like catch it right off the bat. But yeah, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Batman.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is a really good quote, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Dark Knight
Yeah.
Rises.
Dark.
Or no, Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I mean, the second one. Whatever
Who
one
says it?
has
Who says it? Who says it?
Two-Face, Harvey.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my quote. Nailed it.
It's good, dude.
Yeah,
and I'm going to
it's
say this. I will say this every single time those movies get brought up. It drives me nuts how many people piss and moan are like, fuck Dark Knight Rises, so many plot holes. How the hell does Bruce Wayne get back to Gotham? All right.
That's him, dude.
You ready for this? How the hell did the Joker back up a bus into a concrete building, do his entire fucking height, drive out of the thing into his middle of another school bus while a bunch of cops drive by and there's rubble falling off of it? You're telling me the bus driver right behind him doesn't see all this shit? Like, wow, you just pulled out of a bank. He's not going to do anything? Fuck that dude. That's a way bigger plot hole than Bruce Wayne making it back to Gotham.
I recant. I retort.
I'm ready.
It's the Joker. It's because it's the Joker.
But let's be real, dude.
Yeah,
That's a way, way bigger plot
It's
hole.
Hollywood, man. Yeah,
That
I
movie
know.
ends this quick, dude. Holy shit. There's rubble on that bus. Chase that bus. Over. No more Joker.
You know what's crazy in that beginning bank scene? That guy, you know who I'm talking about, who's like, you can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're in this movie?
You know who you're messing with.
And then that's it. His role's done. It's like, all right, here's your paycheck. Get the fuck out of
Go
here.
fly on an asteroid. Get off of the nuclear warhead.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's
Cool.
Good
that's
stuff,
it.
man. All right. Hell yeah.
Shit.
So the next one will be in a hotel room or something or somewhere.
Yeah, that's it, dude. We're going to be
We'll
cross
drunk
country.
in the hotel
Cross
room.
country.
Hey, I know it's 2 a.m., guys, but would you mind if we like set up our camcorder right here and like just did a podcast episode? Yeah, go ahead. What up? This is episode 11. You turn it down.
Deal with it, nerd.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah, man. Well, it's episode 10. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, Facebook.com/Nerf Herders Podcast. Like the page. Subscribe to our channel. YouTube.com/Nerf Herders Podcast. But you already know that. The fuck?
Here's to getting stuff in line. Harrison Ford. More stuff for that opening thing.
Let's drink our non-alcoholic beverages today.
Yeah, alcoholic beverages to get wasted in case number 1, 2, and 3 fall through. So number 4 is like the backup contingency plan. So getting plastered. And then
Yeah, dude, we're going to all do plaster casters right in line.
I don't know what else. Freaking ending to number 4, day 4 or something. I don't
Here's
know.
to a kick-ass episode 7 trailer.
Yep.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I'm
that
ready
too.
for.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in Anaheim. We will see you in Anaheim. Until then, keep on Nerf herding.
Dun, 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 dun.